Hush now, my wild child. You'll never be what everybody wants. So it's best to be yourself. You've chosen your path well.
It's that time again.
Morning.
And it's that place again.
The Kyle family vlog.
With Tibbs.
Getting into everything.
Getting into everything. He unfortunately has found that there are goodies in this drawer. So now I get the fun task of just sitting here watching him because I want him to have the chance to explore, but obviously he's not allowed to explore certain things, like there's a power strip down there, you know, that type of thing. We pretty much haven't done anything today. It's not morning, in case you couldn't tell.
I have a bad migraine. I didn't sleep last night, so I woke up late. And then we basically cleaned and watched Pokemon today. Anything else?
That's literally all that's happened. I did a load of dishes. And yeah, Sean has been feeling like doo-doo on a stick today. So you're looking at our day. Super exciting. This is the one downside of a daily vlog, is sometimes we have days where it's like, okay, let's vlog. Take, you're on the vlog. I just wanted to let you know that this is what you have left me with today. Go on, tell them what you think.
I was
is
just
so
saying,
funny.
we're trying to find something to do this evening that's fun, because we just can't think of anything right now. And I'm looking at events, and there's a 5K Survivors run going on today, and I think that that is terribly discriminatory that they only let the survivors of domestic violence run. If you didn't survive, you don't get to run. If you did survive and you got to run, it would be a zombie run walk, and it's the right time of year for that.
Like I said, this is what you have left me with today.
Oh, there's a Weebelo Scout Day we could go to.
A Weebelo?
Yeah.
What's a Weebelo?
It's, how old are Weebelos? 11 years old? Something like that? Just a rank.
What is a Weebelo?
It's an age range in Scouts. Rank.
In Boy Scouts?
Yeah.
Oh.
Cub Scouts. It's right at that transition period from Cub Scouts to Boy Scouts.
Have I mentioned before yet that my wonderful husband is also an Eagle Scout?
I am an Eagle
So
Scout.
if you ever need a fire lit, if you ever need... What else are you good for?
I can walk little old ladies across the street. I can put up tents. I used to be able to do some other things like tie knots and CPR and stuff, but Actually, I still can do CPR. I think that my last certification, though, just ran out. I've got to go get it renewed. My first aid.
There you have it, folks. The horribly handy Sean is readily available for yo.
I can whittle a stick.
For yo. For you.
For yo.
For yo.
Here is the exciting part of the day today.
Hello and welcome to Cooking Dinner with Nat. Tonight, I am your host Nat and I will be cooking dinner. Tonight we are having stew.
Mmm, looks tasty.
Shut it. First
Tell us,
things
what's
first. This is a pound of ground turkey, and when I make soup or stew or whatever you want to call it, I always cook the meat separate and first, so that we don't ever have to worry about getting sick from the meat because it didn't boil long enough or whatever.
Always cook the meat first.
Yes.
Also, she has a cup of rice over here. Rice!
We're going to start with a cup of rice.
Wow! Oh, I didn't get that on camera. Could you do it again?
Then I'm adding pinto beans.
Just gonna put it in like that, right?
The beans. A cup of red lentils.
Those are orange lentils.
It says red.
Well, that's because the person who packaged it was colorblind. Those are orange lentils.
A cup of split peas.
Split peas!
Celery. This is half an onion. I'll probably put more potato than just these, but that's what I'm starting with. And then some carrots.
Carrots.
And we may or may not be doing this so that we can eat stew for lunch and dinner for the next week.
We really like cooking big meals and having lots of leftovers.
Curiosity killed the Sean. He wants to eat one of these split peas dry like that.
Oh, it's kind of like a rock that doesn't taste like anything.
Fascinating. I was draining the pinto beans in the sink like so. And I said, see Tibbs, you take the juice out. And Sean made a Jew joke. And I said, oh Sean, I will miss you from heaven. And he said,
When you're throwing things at me from hell.
we're so nice to each other.
If you know me, I'm an equal opportunity offender. I'm not very good at being like, what's the word? Appropriate?
Politically correct.
Politically correct. I would say I am appropriate, except for in most politically correct type of things. But usually I'm making fun of myself. Sometimes making fun of others. What are you laughing at?
Just you.
Okay.
Stew's going. It's pretty colorful, actually.
It already smells good and she hasn't even seasoned it yet.
Now to season. And
Season
now I will show you the magical way that Nat seasons things. Basically, I pick up a bunch of random seasoning things and I just kind of go like this.
Make sure to put quite a bit in because this is a big pot.
I always go really heavy on seasoning because a lot of it evaporates out and is washed down in the water.
Yeah.
This is actually the most full soup I've made. This is a little too full, honestly. I usually don't put it quite that full, but too late to go back. I guess I could bring it down to less of a high boil. Let's see.
How dare you have a dirty dish in the kitchen while you're cooking?
Shut up.
You just used that though, so
Jerk
that was the
seasoning.
joke.
This is super good. English prime rib rub, great on all cuts of beef. Or if you're not, you put it on everything but beef.
Hey, there's beef in there. Oh no, wait, that's turkey, isn't
It's
it?
turkey.
Look at the little boy. He just wants everything off of the fridge, yeah.
What else? Oh, turmeric. That's supposed to be good for you. Kind of has almost like a slightly tangy smell. Sour almost. What else can I put? Oh, creamy peppercorns. Sure. You notice how I'm just grabbing every seasoning that we have?
I noticed that actually. I was like, I'm pretty sure she's just looking in there and going, what's the next closest thing? Oh, quick. I better move the cinnamon.
Well,
Because that's up next.
some of it I put more than others. No, I'm not putting cinnamon. Gross.
Good. Okay, and that was seasoning the soup. It's that time again.
Morning.
It's that place again.
Top Family Vlog.
And that's making muffins. And she did it wrong.
I forgot to put the blueberries in before I put them in the little things, so oops.
She's just like, I'll just put them on top. I told her to stir them in and
They'll
push
probably
them
like
in, but,
burn or something.
but she said that she'd want to do it this way.
Oh, I can push them in. I was just trying to give them
Oh, okay.
evenly first.
Oh, okay. We have a little Tibbs here. Hey, little Tibbs, how you doing today? You just want to be held, huh? Tibbs and I are doing laps back and forth the living room. He's happy as long as he's up and around. He is not being much, but yeah, Nat's been reading us. I was reading us Harry Potter. It's sitting right over there, but Nat has taken a short break from that to read us. What were you reading? I know. She's reading us Lovecraft. But what was the poem you read this morning? The poem she read was called the Psychopampos.
Psychopampos, one of those weird, like, about people being monsters and like scary attacks and stuff. It's weird because I don't mind reading scary things, especially if it's like classic prose style, but I do not watch scary things, period. I will never, like, I tried to go see one horror movie as a teenager. Never again. Ever, ever, ever.
Nat and I are on the same page there. I don't enjoy fear, so I completely, like, I'm one of those people that I can sit through something that's scary and be like, okay, well, I sat through that, whatever. But I don't understand, like, how people get enjoyment from it at all. So, we don't watch scary movies in our house.
I just watched Pokemon.
Pokemon. Yu-Gi-Oh, Ruby, etc.
This little boy is figuring out how to be on all four and crawl, but
He's better at going backwards than forwards right now. His little army crawl has gotten super fast though. Now he just kind of goes where he wants to.
kind of like that. He kind of yells like that the whole time. But see how he gets his knees under him sometimes now?
He also pushes up into the full push-up position.
So it's Sunday and I totally got ready for church and all that stuff, but Sean feels like doo-doo on a stick. It's now a few hours later and we are deciding to go on a drive, at least to get out of the house.
She managed to pull me out of the dark hole I was in, but I think after the drive I'm going back to the dark hole. We just stopped at the
Trading post.
At the trading post, yeah. It was huge. Like, it looks like a little like, oh, come in here, get directions around the park, and maybe pick up a few little trinkets. We went inside. It's massive. It's not a few little trinkets. It's everything you could buy everywhere else in Colorado. You can also buy here, plus an art gallery and an arcade. Small arcade, but still an arcade.
Yes. And we totally forgot to take the camera, so you'll see it next time.
Yeah. It is gorgeous out. We are finally going back. This week is supposed to be in the 70s. Next week's supposed to be in the 60s. So Colorado weather, I mean, it's going to get hot and cold and hot and cold and hot and cold. Thankfully, we're going back into a little warm stretch for a minute. Hopefully, having a warm stretch will let us get a little bit extra work done. You know how that goes. I felt real bad waking this guy up to pull him out of the car, but looks like it's okay. He's not going to worry about it. He barely opened his eyes. I'll talk quieter.
It says Old Colorado City Trail. I wonder if we start here, we could end up down
Let's
on
head
Colorado
that way.
Ave.
See.
Oh, look how picturesque they are. It's like a family photo without me. How dare they?
Can I help you?
You guys are just so cute. Just sitting here. Hi, Tips. Hey.
You put your arm up, so did I. I thought we were reaching for something.
Good thumbnail. I think we'll use it.
Who's the cutest
So, Sean and I have been talking, and landscaping is something that we're going to be doing for a couple years, we think. But it's also one of those like seasonal things, just that's the nature of how it is. So we've been trying to think of stuff that we can do in the off season and the lean season and how we're going to handle that and stuff. And Sean has been scheming, and he has an idea.
We've been doing research for actually probably about a year now about starting an online type of store business. And we've just decided that that's probably what's going to be best, at least as a part, like help supplement with the landscaping type of stuff. So when the lean season comes.
This is exciting because we have just recently, along that line, been talking about like what specifically we want to do, and we have some ideas for like some SylverandZeus merch that will be coming out that we are very excited about.
What we're doing though is, instead of putting our name on something, is we're going to be launching basically our own brand of headphones. So we're working with manufacturers to get SylverandZeus headphones designed and made, and yeah, we're excited. We've got a little bit more saving up to do before we can purchase the merchandise, but we've got pretty good leads on how to sell it and stuff like that. So yeah, SylverandZeus headphones.
Are you looking at your doggy? You see your hecky dog? It is so funny because now he does this thing with his tongue, right? Because he's like busy feeling his teeth. It's so cute. Also, in case you can't hear it in the background, somebody's over not too far from us, like practicing their horn or something.
Oboe maybe, or something. Who just loves being on Mom's shoulders? He likes being on Dad's shoulders too, but right now he's on Mom's shoulders. Hey, Tibbs. Hey, Tibbs. Tibbs. This kid likes...
We'll see if this is a bad idea because I feel his squishy diaper against my head.
Oh dear. This guy is very happy to be outside. He has not gotten to go out as much as he wanted to recently because we've been so busy. I don't think we've ever vlogged putting the baby in the truck. So the dog and the baby are right next to each other.
Come on in, there's plenty of space as you can tell.
Finds fascinating. The car seat and blanket are under Nat. In case we wanted to do like a picnic, set up and read, but
yeah, we brought books and everything, but
instead we were lame and just looked at the pretty sights and talked about life.
Yeah, it's usually what happens.
And this is how we put the baby in. And yeah, then you buckle him and then you buckle him. It
usually takes at least 5 full minutes because of his wiggling and turning.
I'm a fair bit quicker at this than that, but
you're sitting crooked, Tips.
It's basically like any other baby car seat where it has too many buckles that don't work the right way and you're supposed to have an extra pair of hands.
Yes. Hey guys, we're back from our drive around the park. It was really nice to get out. Today was just gorgeous weather and it was a shame to spend most of the day inside. We just had to go out and get in it for at least a little while. Sean and I are about to end our evening with the very important task of watching Ruby season 4 because it's October and they started to release season 5. So we're gonna watch season 4 again to refresh on the story and then we'll go into season 5. Super exciting. Tibbs fell asleep super early. He fell asleep like before 7, so it's 9 now. I'm gonna call it a night. Thanks for watching today. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, let us know. Click the subscribe button and watch another one. We will see you tomorrow. Bye.
If you liked it, subscribe. If you liked it, thumbs up. If you liked it, comment.